How you doing? I'm Darren with Kickin BBQ. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. For those of you who don't know, I am from Minnesota. I live in Minnesota, born and raised, been here my whole life. And it is home to arguably one of the greatest burgers in my biased opinion. I'm talking about the Juicy Lucy. There's two establishments that have claimed their stake in inventing this delicious burger. You have the 5 Ace Club and you have Matt's. I'm going with the OG Matt's Bar every day of the week. I just feel like 5 Ace is doing too much. You don't need all these different variations of a Juicy Lucy. Matt's has been the OG, same thing for years and years and years. And back years ago, I used to work for Budweiser, and I used to actually deliver to both of those establishments. And I remember going into Matt's Bar and seeing the owner of Matt's Bar sitting in the booth making these burgers by hand. And it was an incredible sight to see. Just a mound of Juicy Lucy patties that he's sitting there making by hand. It was really cool. And I love Matt's Bar. I love the vibe. I was down there in June for my birthday, and it's just the best Juicy Lucy, hands down. So today we're going to be doing a smoked Lucy, and I'm hoping it works out. So let's jump in and get these Juicy Lucy's prepped up right now. All right, so to make up these Juicy Lucy's, I think the biggest thing that everyone struggles with is containing the cheese within the two patties. If you don't know what a Juicy Lucy is, it's a patty with the cheese inside and another patty on top. You crimp the edges and you cook it, and you get this delicious molten hot, just fatty, melty cheese in there. It kind of creates its own burger sauce between the fat and the cheese, and it is heavenly. And I'm gonna show you kind of my process for doing it. I have pretty good luck with it. The smoked Lucy is gonna be a little bit different. We're paying homage to Matt's Bar with their style, but we're kind of making this our own. There's going to be a few subtle changes I'm going to talk about. First one, these balls are all 4-ounce balls. And so we have a pound of beef here. I think Matt's uses around 3.5 ounces. So these are going to be a little bit bigger. And then you got to use the crappy melty American cheese. Matt's uses 1 slice. I like to use a slice and a half because I like that little bit of extra cheesiness on there. And when you smoke these, the cheese doesn't melt quite as much as it does when you griddle them. So that's kind of the difference. If you guys want to see these on the griddle, let me know. I can do a video on that too. I probably will end up doing one eventually anyways, but we're going with the smoked Lucy today. So it's pretty simple. All we're gonna do is take a sheet of parchment paper, and we're just gonna kind of form a ball here. We're gonna put the other one on top, and then we're just gonna take a burger press, and we're just gonna press down the patty. And all this is doing is giving us our shape so we can get that cheese in there. And this is a really nice little trick for that. And I really recommend getting one of these presses because they're great for smash burgers too. So I'm just gonna take this one and we'll smash down the other one. Man, these are so good. If you've never done them, I highly recommend it. If you're ever in Minnesota, go to Matt's Bar. You will not be disappointed. It's awesome. So we're just gonna squish that down. Now at this point, we'll remove this layer of parchment paper, and we're just gonna take one of our slices of cheese, and you just fold it up, and you put it like right there, right in the center. And then I'm gonna put my other half in there as well, just like so, and that is how it looks. So you're gonna notice when we go to assemble these here, we're gonna put this on top, and then we're gonna kind of push down, and then you wanna crimp these edges. That's the biggest piece to getting the cheese to stay in there, is crimping these edges. You kind of just roll it out. And the shape of these burgers is really unique. You can see different videos online of these being cooked, and they almost look like little flying saucers. So, see what I mean right there, how it's got that mound there? And then we're just gonna take, and I just like to kind of bunch up the edges here on the side when I'm smoking these, because it really just helps keep all that cheese in. So we're just gonna form this patty like so, and then just pinch the edges, and it takes a little bit of time, but you can do these the night before, which is what I recommend, because you're gonna wanna let them sit in the refrigerator for a little while anyways. That's gonna also help seal it up and keep that cheese in there. Because as we're handling this right now, you can see that fat is melting in my hands. This is 80-20 ground beef. Or actually, it's actually 80-20 ground chuck, and you can see that fat is melting in my hands. So I just wanna try and kind of melt that fat to create the nice seam right there, or to cover up that seam right there rather. So that is about what we're looking for right there. That's a nice looking Lucy. This is gonna smoke up real nice. And if you wanted to reverse sear these, you could. You could throw it on the smoker, sear it off over charcoal after the fact. I'm not doing that. I'm just going for a nice, easy smoked Lucy today. And all Matt's puts on theirs is fried onions and pickles. So that's all we're doing today on a nice brioche bun. And you can see we have a beautiful looking patty right here. So I'm gonna make up this other one and then I'll bring you back. All right, so now that we have both of our patties formed here, they're looking really good. We're just gonna get them seasoned up, and we're just gonna season them before they go into the refrigerator. They're gonna sit for about a half hour in the refrigerator. The longer you let them go, the probably better you're off. But hey, I gotta get this video done because this is dropping tonight at 7 o'clock. So it is noon right now, so I gotta get this video shot, edited, and uploaded and ready to go for you guys. Back-to-back videos this week. And yeah, so I'm just gonna season it up on all sides. And the nice thing about doing these a little bit bigger and smoking them is they don't shrink up too much because they're not hitting that hot heat and shrinking right away. So you're gonna still get a nice sized burger. Kind of looks like a Good Burger, Mondo burger type of thing. If you are familiar with that movie at all, what a classic that was back in the day. So now I'm just gonna roll up the excess on the side here, just like so. And this Suckle Busters SPG is fantastic on these. If you have a different burger seasoning you like, go ahead and use it. But I highly recommend the Suckle Busters original SPG. So good. That is looking really good, nice and seasoned up. I'm gonna get these in the refrigerator for a half hour, and then I'll bring you back and show you how we're gonna smoke these. See you then. All right, guys, so we're out here at the Z-Grill 700 D3, and as you can see, it's raining, but it is 68 degrees out. It's not that 102 heat index we had in the video if you saw yesterday's video. So I'm happy with this. We definitely needed the rain. My yard is burnt up. It's been super hot here in Minnesota, but that's one of the reasons why I love these Z-Grills is because they just stay dialed in. It's the reason why they're my daily driver, whether I'm cooking on a weeknight or doing videos for you guys. I love the Z-Grills. So we're at 275 degrees. We're gonna get these smoky Lucy's on. 275 should be enough to get some good smoke flavor on there, and it should also be hot enough to render down that fat and melt up that cheese nicely. So let's get these smoky Lucy's on right now. Thank you, Z-Grills, for sponsoring today's video. I so appreciate it. Let's go. All right, guys, and to get these smoky Lucy's on, literally all we're gonna do is just set these on the cooker right there, and we're just gonna let these go for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we're gonna come over and flip them, and I'm gonna show you another trick after 30 minutes. So we will see you then. All right, so it has been 30 minutes. You can see those burgers are looking really good. They're starting to plump up. I'd love to just bring you in here a little bit more. You can see it's still raining out, which is really unfortunate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So all we're gonna do is just flip these over like so, just like that. And then what we're gonna do is take a toothpick and we're just gonna poke the top of this. And what that's doing is letting the steam out, and it's gonna keep these burgers from hopefully exploding out the side. So you just pop a couple holes in there. You may have some cheese come out through the top, that's okay, but you just don't want it going out the sides. But these are looking really nice. They're smelling good. This fat is rendering. I'm really happy with how this cook is going so far. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be another 30 minutes and these are gonna be done, but I just wanna make sure we're good to go there. So that is it. I'm gonna get this closed down. We're gonna let them go another 30 minutes. Then we'll come out and check the temperatures. So we will see you in 30 minutes. All right, so it has been another 30 minutes. I'm just gonna get a temp check on these, and I do see a little bit of cheese popping out here. We're sitting at about 151 and 151. So these are looking pretty good. I'm not gonna overcook these by a ton here. They're good enough for me. I'm gonna take them off. You gotta let them cool a little bit before you bite into them. They have warnings on the menu at Matt saying this is basically gonna be molten hot. So I'm gonna get these off and we're gonna pretty much jump right into building the burger. So I'm gonna get these off, we'll meet you in the house. All right, guys, so here is our Lucy patty, Smoky Lucy, and then I just have some pickles and some fried onions on there, exactly how Matt's would do. You can see this burger looks pretty good. We got a little bit of cheese coming out from those holes. That's fine. Smells very smoky, smells delicious. Let's just crown our king here. And then I typically like to just bite into it and experience that molten goodness, but we're gonna do a little cross section here for you guys. Look at that. You know it's a good deal when you got some cheese on there. And check that out. That is the perfect Lucy right there, man. I'm telling you, watch this. Bang. Absolutely beautiful. Just dripping. Let's jump out and let's do the taste test. I can't wait. It smells amazing. All right, guys. Yeah, this looks amazing. Exactly what I'm looking for in a juicy Lucy. I mean, look at that thing. Just dripping, perfectly cooked, nice and smoky smell to it. I'm gonna get some of that cheese off that knife there because I'm not short myself. And you see what I mean when I say it kind of creates its own sauce. This is like a beautiful, cheesy, fatty sauce, and I'm just going for a bite. Let's do this. I'm telling you right now, make these. Make these. As soon as this video is over, go to the store, get the stuff to make these. It's smoky, it's cheesy AF, it's juicy, it's delicious. This is, Matt's Bar, like I said, has my favorite Juicy Lucy's. And does this beat Matt's Bar? No. But it is damn good, especially coming off a smoker. And it takes an hour. You can do a whole bunch of these for a huge party, make them the night before, throw them on the smoker. An hour later, you're gonna have a bunch of happy guests. So I'm gonna have another bite. You guys, that's all I got for you. Make this. Glad to be back doing videos. I did miss doing this. I'm excited to show you some more of what I got coming. If you guys want to see anything in an upcoming video, comment down below and let me know. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay safe, and we will see you next time.